Jenna has a tattoo, but she won't say where her tattoo is, and then Frome in Somerset. He is a taxi driver, and I think we should applaud him because he is so safety conscious that he's even designed his own airbag, which he wears inflated at all times.
I love you.
We've got some great characters here, but here come all the names. All the names. From one of these, we will choose somebody to fleece the banker. We've had a lot of pressure over the last few games, so I wonder how you're going to do under fire. Here we go. This is our player for Sunday. Ian, it's you. Please take the walk of wealth, Ian.
How's that?
Welcome to your game.
Thanks, Noel. Thanks very much.
Please take a seat. Ian Brake from Reading, a police dog handler.
That's correct, yeah.
Not our first.
No.
And in fact, we did have one who took the banker for a lot of money. Let's get straight into the pictures, because I'm sure these will illustrate what you do for a profession.
Yeah, no problem.
Where should we start? With the big one?
Yeah, why not? Yeah.
OK. There we go. Right.
He's looking very mean there. He's not really mean. He's just
Who is
big
he?
softy, really. That's Harley.
That's Harley. How long
Yeah.
have you been working with Harley?
Just under a year now. I've just been in the job just under a year as a dog handler. I've taken him on for another handler, actually, so, yeah, we're working well together.
So if you transfer a dog from one handler to another, are there issues?
Yeah, there can be issues, but luckily with Harley, took to each other straight away and, yeah, get on really well together, which is the main thing with dog handling, so... And that there's my parents. My mum's with me today. My dad's at home. Hopefully you can tell which is which, without me saying. You've got Angela on the left and you've got Fred on the right.
OK. Hello, Mum.
Hi.
All right. And the other lady?
The other lady is my girlfriend, Heather.
Hello, Heather. How did you two meet?
On Pound a Drink night in a club in Reading.
Oh, that sounds very romantic. That was hardly Barcelona or the Côte d'Azur.
There's a recession on now, you know what I mean? So.
OK. Now, what's your attitude towards money, apart from, no doubt, like all of us, wanting a little bit more of it?
No, absolutely, yeah. You know, it's not the most important thing in life, but it certainly helps. And if I can come away with enough to help me get a house deposit, then that is going to be ideal for me because that's my next big step.
Are you a gambler?
I can be. I can be. I do like going horse racing with my dad, my brother. So, yeah, I think if the gamble's a good one, and there's enough to fall back upon, then why not go for it?
Can he get under your skin?
I'd like to think not, but I also know he's very good at what he does. So it'll be interesting to see.
When was the last time you lost your temper?
No, I would say years ago, but
Heather?
He never loses his temper. Ever.
Does that make you angry?
Very. Very angry.
Mum, have you seen him angry?
Never.
Really? I heard this about you. This is going to be interesting. Because he'll know that information. And he's going to have a goad.
yeah, I can.
I'd put money on it.
Yeah.
OK, happy to go?
Yeah, good to go.
All
Yeah.
right, then. I need you, please, to do our one little bit of housekeeping. I need you to confirm, please, that you chose box number 10 at random before your game began.
I certainly did.
Sealed by the independent adjudicator, who seals all 22 boxes. The only person who knows where the money is, but of course we are about to go hunting the cash and hopefully get you enough so you can start with a new house that you can call your own. Ian, good luck.
Thanks very much.
Good luck, Ian.
Right, where to start? Yeah, he said it gets harder, but this feels hard enough for choosing the first one. Right, I'm going to stick to my wing first of all. See if we can start on a good one. And I'm going to go for number 16, Tracy.
All right, Trace, having a good time?
Brilliant, Noel. Brilliant.
I like you being here, Trace. Brings back happy memories of Essex. Go on, Trace. Oh, by the way, just before you do it, how's Sharon?
She's on her way here, actually.
Is she?
Yeah.
I think she is normal. Thanks, Trace.
Good luck, Ian. You're brilliant.
15,000. Oh, don't brag. 15,000 is fine.
Ish.
No, it's fine because you're going to go down from 15,000.
Yes, of course.
15,000 is only a problem if you now start going up.
Yeah. I don't like the number 19. Nothing against Thomas. Smashing bloke, but let's get out of the way now.
I hope the little red blue one I had in yesterday hasn't become a big red one today.
Thanks, Thomas.
Thomas, I don't know what you were doing yesterday, but the rest of us had Saturday off. Should we try that again, Thomas?
Yes. When was yesterday?
Oh, hang on. Hold it, Thomas. Hold it. Hello. Stop it. He's being very naughty now. He just said, what are you talking about, Thomas? That was earlier this afternoon. Ignore. You did it sort of fairly well. Now try and do it without the little sort of thing. So.
I hope the little blue one I had in here this afternoon. You told me to say it! I'll open it for you.
Welcome to the club, mate. Welcome to the club.
I forgot when I was here last.
Right then. Come on. I'm just praying this is going to be the 1p and you get a kiss at the end of all this. He's off. Oh, yes.
Thanks so much.
I'm pleased you're here. Oh, I'm so pleased you're here.
I'm going to go for my fellow Froomy, Derek.
Oh, yeah, this me only have red in the box.
That's
I'm a
interesting.
little bit worried.
Are you? Well, that helps a lot.
Hang fire a second then. Well, there's still loads on there, so we'll leave you for a bit.
I would be grateful.
Yeah. I don't usually go for feelings of
I
boxes,
know,
but
Ian, honestly.
if
Go on, you sit down, Derek.
yeah, you just want to sit down, really.
Don't tax yourself.
Take it easy.
Right. It feels as if we brought back last of the summer wine.
We'll go number 11, Zoe.
Oh, voice of sanity.
Here we go.
Yeah, here we go.
You ready?
Yeah.
Good luck.
Thank you.
That's it, see? That red's fine.
Okay. I would like number 5, Claire.
Good luck.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Go low again.
Right, one more blue. Beautiful Irene. She's been amazing. She really has.
I hope it's a blue, Ian. You're
Thank
a
you.
lovely boy.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. 3,000's fine.
Thanks, Irene.
Oh, you are.
Bless you. Thanks so much.
Well, that was total vindication for me, if you don't mind me saying. I said 15,000 wasn't a problem. You'd gone... And then you went down from 15,000 and it was no problem. That was a good opening round. Hello, banker. I'm very... Well, I think I'm very good today. I'm just very confused as to which day is today. It's... Oh, right. Oh, Thomas, the banker's saying when you get to you guys' age, all of the days just blend together.
That's correct.
No, I do exclude myself from that. Thank you very much. Yeah, here he is. Ian's here. Never gets angry. Never loses... His mum has never known him lose his temper. His girlfriend gets angry because he doesn't get angry. He says, do you think I can get under your skin?
No.
No is the answer. Yeah, he says his first offer will make it very clear that he does not want to make you angry. Your first offer is going to give you the chance to get you and all your friends in the wings a drink.
See where this is going.
Yes, at Pound a Drink Night in Reading. Your opening offer, £22. He's having a
Oh,
go.
he is, yeah.
He's having a go. Opening offer, 22 quid. What's that, Heather?
22 drinks.
Yes.
Oh, it's rubbish. Sorry.
No, it's an easy decision.
Yes.
He's made it easy.
Yeah.
That's the way I look at it. I'm happy for the question.
£22. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
No drinks. We're not all off the Reading. Are you sure? Are you sure he can't get to you at all?
I wouldn't have thought so.
No?
No. Unless you know something about me that not many people do.
Oh, don't say that! Because he does delve, and he does have great spies and very deep files, and maybe he has got something on you.
Well, I'll have to see then, won't we?
We will have to see, and maybe it'll be revealed after the break. See you shortly. You'll be back.
Frilly Nicks. Number 6.
Pledge our allegiance to the King of all Britons.
Arise, King Arthur.
We're in a fight for the soul of this country.
This is Merlin's game.
You will show me respect.
Everything you are is because of me.
I know what fear does to people.
Everything will be yours, except your soul.
What have you done to me?
Camelot starts with a feature-length episode, Saturday at 9 on 4.
Key of the door. Number 21.
This is the show that belongs to Ian Brake, police dog handler from Reading. He would actually like to do conservation work, but maybe a lack of finance has stopped you getting involved in that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that for me is my ideal job. With the whole love for animals, I think it'd be a brilliant job. So, you never know. Maybe one day, a bit of money, take a bit of time off, and go and do some work over there. Yeah.
Jolly good. Come on, where are we going now?
Right. We are going to number 9, Matty.
All right, Matty.
Yeah, I'm good. Smiley Matty.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers.
£5 grand. Honestly, this game gets more bizarre every day.
I'm just going with numbers I don't like, really, for no particular reason.
Yeah.
You know when you see a person and your immediate thought is they don't like you.
No.
No, you don't get that.
No, I've never had that.
Oh. Okay.
All right.
Right, we're going this side, and we are going 17. Scott.
See, he
please.
doesn't like you, Stop.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you at all. He looked at you and immediately didn't like you.
Everyone likes Scott.
Hello, Mia. Everything all right?
Lovely, thank you, Noel.
Jolly good.
Good luck, mate.
Thanks.
Yeah. Quick.
Right, I'll stay this side. And I'm going to go for number 7, Mia.
Thank you, Mia. Here you are.
Look, Ian.
Thank you.
Following Scott.
Yes!
Come on!
Cheers, buddy.
Hello. Oh, he says he's changed his tune. Doesn't want to get you angry. Oh, apparently he's seen you angry.
Really?
And it was truly terrifying. Out of control when he loses it? At his audition,
Oh, no.
at his audition, he was asked to show what he's like when he's really, really angry. And he was asked to imagine what it would be like if he was furious and he had lost control. And he went crazy, did he? Was it frightening? He'd never seen anything like it. White hot terror, apparently. Why don't we all have a look?
No.
Now, all that's have to do, mate, is I want you to get really, really, really angry with Ricky.
Okay. He looks like the sort of bloke you get really angry with, doesn't he?
Just give it a go.
Oh, right, okay. About anything in particular, or...?
No, you just said that you can't get angry with anyone. I just wanted to put you to the test.
You're so annoying. I just want to hurt you.
Yeah, you're not good at it.
Oh, you're so annoying. You get right up my nose. Oh, it's an awful feeling when you see a human being lose control like that. All right. Well, that was involving you as well there, Heather, because 22 was the first offer. You said rubbish, and then quite clearly you were worried that he might take exception to that view, bearing in mind that we did have a problem with Lucy and Nicole's game. And he enjoyed the look of horror on your face when you thought you could have compromised.
I'm glad he enjoyed it.
Yes.
I'll do many more faces, you know, if it'll be nice to him.
All right.
Any face you want.
The offer is 18,000. Look at that, that's why. For goodness sake, everybody, that's why. Look at that stack of big, big money there, block of 6. What are you thinking? What are you thinking?
I'm thinking it's a good offer, first and foremost.
It's a great offer.
Yeah, but you can see why at the same time.
Yeah.
You know. What do you reckon? Why are you laughing? It's not funny.
We're looking after each other. I think the first offer was quite honestly a joke. He was just having a laugh with you.
Yeah.
I think he now realises from your game where it's going. Bit of a no-brainer.
Listen to your mum.
Yes. He said, looking at your mother like that, in very tight close-up, I can see where you get your good looks from, Ian. And then he said, where you get your brains from is a mystery.
Okay. You can ask me a question.
£18,000, deal or no deal?
Thank you very much. That is a really, really good offer. No deal.
Thank you, Ian.
I just can't walk away with that there. That's,
No way can you walk away with that there.
I don't think anybody, well,
The
I
dog
say
would
nobody
bite
would.
you. Come on.
Okay.
Have a real destruction, top left.
Numero uno. Number 1, Georgina, please.
Thank you, George.
Ready?
I think so.
Yes! 750.
Do I, don't I? Do I, don't I? What do you think? You've had loads of reds, haven't you? You've destroyed quite a few games.
I have.
I'm not trying to make you feel bad.
No, it won't. But I won't spoil it for you. So.
Okay.
You're too big a man.
Yeah, well, if you do, you do. I've chosen the box, so yeah,
Really?
we'll go number 8, Jim, please.
Bless you. Gonna be a big miss, you are.
Cheers.
Terrific. Please.
Yes!
Give me a big hug. Thank you. So right. Sorry, kid.
Right, one more.
This is tantalising stuff.
We're going with number 6, Jenna.
Hold it. We'll do that right after the break, Mr. Break. Why should people return to your game, Mr. Break?
I don't need to say anything, do I? There's a massive block there.
It's true. It's true, actually.
Yeah,
You don't need to say. Yeah, all you got to do is you just got to push that round there ever so slightly. That's why you'll be back.
Unlucky for some. 13.
I don't feel any different to other people.
We've just got a disability.
That's how life goes sometimes.
For 10 years, Channel 4 has been following 6 unique children.
Until she gives up, we can't give up.
Everyone's different to each other.
Now they're growing up and making decisions for themselves.
It's your choice, it's your body. What they have to go through is bloody unfair.
It's just a baby. It just happens to be a very big one.
I don't mind the disability because it is just me, and I like me.
Born to be Different, Thursday at 9 on 4.
Valentine's Day, number 14.
Ian Brake, the police dog handler from Reading. He's got a block of 6 here on the right-hand side, and that is the power in this game. What do you want to do? Do you really want to go over there? It was Jenna. She's rubbing her hands.
Yep, stick with everything, so.
Okay, he doesn't
Number
change
6,
his
Jenna.
mind, this guy.
Good luck, Ian.
Thank you.
Whoa, block's got a hole in it.
Okay. Right. Still loads there.
It's just like one of those moments in a marathon race when 3 runners break away at the front.
Yep.
Yeah, you've now got a gap there, but it's still looking jolly good.
Got 20 and 35 to fall back on, so it's not too bad, is it?
You have. Shame you didn't find 1p and 10p or a pound.
Yep.
But I would say it's looking pretty good at the moment. Were you really tempted at 18,000? No, thought not. Hello. Yeah, what is it, banker? He just asked me a question. He said, you know that moment when you just see somebody and you really don't like them? He says he's absolutely convinced that you will continue. You will go on as long as the board gives you the chance to. And he can't afford to take that risk. No, not with that amount of your money still in play. Okay, genuine attempt to buy you at the 3rd offer. Brace yourself, Heather.
Braced. Fully braced.
Fully braced. Okay. He's going to give you the chance to buy everybody in the wings and yourself a drink at Pound a Drink night in Reading. He's going to give you that chance 1,000 times over. 22 grand. £22,000.
Ian?
Yeah?
That's a very tempting offer, but the board is still in your favour.
Yeah.
You've still got that big chunk at the bottom, and you could have it in your box.
Yep. What do you two think then?
I think that he's taking you seriously now, and he respects you, and you've got at least one more round in it. I really do. The board's wicked.
I agree.
Wicked.
Is that the general consensus?
The board is wicked now.
Yeah.
I like that.
Come around.
You ready for it?
Yes.
£22,000. Deal or no deal?
No deal.
Come on!
Okay. I like all these numbers now. So it's which ones I like the least.
Oh.
Rena, number 20, please.
All right, Rena. What on earth is going to happen in this round? It's fascinating. You could hear a pin drop.
Good luck, Ian.
Thanks. Thank you. Thank you very much.
This could actually turn out to be the sensational game of the last couple of months. Find that 10p.
Number 15, Sherilyn. Sorry to do that to you.
That's okay.
All right, Sherilyn.
Good luck, Ian. You're a lovely, lovely man.
Thank you.
You know, when you get this deep into the game, that was a fascinating reaction. All sorts of people were groaning and whatever, but the majority view was, no, that's all right.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Keep it going, Ian.
One more to go to 8 box.
What do you think?
I'll maybe leave it.
You would. Do you know what? I was going to go with it anyway, so we will go for sorry, number 3, Tony, please.
Tony says he's getting feelings from boxes. How spooky is this? Come on, get us to 8 box with a 5 and 3 in favour of those big reds.
Good luck, mate.
Cheers.
Yes! Come on! Oh, wow. Oh, savour that. Savour it. Only one of the Power 5 discovered so far, and we're at 8 box. Oh. Wow. You've got to feel pleased with that.
Oh, I'm ecstatic. I am.
You don't get angry, you don't get very excited, do you? Most people will be doing cartwheels down there. It took a long time. Didn't he take a long time to think about that? Hello. We did have Neil, the police dog handler, yeah? Sansom. Yeah. Did he? At this point, he also had the 4 of the Power 5. Do you remember that game? He dealt, and in the very next round, he took out the top 3. The 250, the 100, the 75 were the next ones. It was an astonishing game. Yeah, you're a police dog handler, he was a police dog handler. You both had 4 of the Power 5 at this point. As you know, it's a random game, so that was a coincidence. He wants you to remember the other coincidence that there could be if you decline this offer. And that could be that just like Neil, the police dog handler, you could go on and take out the top 3 in live play. Neil had dealt. He says, deal, I'm giving you the compliment of the governor. Your box is worth £26,000.
Very interesting. I hope I don't upset the banker by saying it, but I was expecting maybe
Expecting a phone call. Yes, yes, yes. He was expecting a little phone call. Yes. wants to change your mood. He is conceding the fact that at the moment, with 4 of the Power 5 at this stage in the game, you do have the power. But he says the slightest slip and he will take the power and he will punish you with the power. Think long and hard before you deride £26,000. He's not a happy man.
Well, I wouldn't be if I had to give away £26,000 or more.
No, Ian, he's not happy with you. This is personal. Excuse me a moment. Yes. You've made him very cross, really cross. In fact, he wants to say something to you.
Hello, Mr. Banker. Oh, that's a bit of a shame. No, absolutely not. No, 26,000 is obviously amazing. It would do a lot for me. But looking at the board, if I was sat home watching it, I would think it was probably slightly on the lower side. Yeah. Yeah. But then this isn't a normal game though, is it? Yeah. My first thought when I saw the board before this was about the 30,000 mark.
Oh, that ended a bit quick after you said 30 grand.
He's actually very nice. He is.
He must have asked you what you thought it should be.
Mm-hmm.
So you said 30,000. What was the next bit?
He said, I'll meet you halfway, 28.
Oh, wow. Oh, 28,000, Heather. Mum.
Very nice. Is it good
Very
enough,
nice.
though?
Yeah. What do you think, though?
It's a good board, but if you take out the bottom 3, there's not a lot left. Looking at it from the banker's point of view, if you take out the 3 blues, you're in for a hell of an evening.
Mm-hmm.
So just think carefully what it means to you.
Ian, I was just thinking, like, all the time it's just seemed like you've known what you want to do and you want confirmation, or you just want to buy for time to sort of get the guts to go for it. So I don't think you need necessarily as much advice, because I think you know what you want to do.
All right, thanks.
Ian, if the money that he's offered, fantastic offer, yeah, and I'm not surprised that you're thinking about it, yeah, because it is a great offer.
Yeah.
But let's say you played on and you took them big 3 out, you'd have to then be ready if you wanted to get more than what you've just been offered to go to the end for the 35.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the question you need to ask yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Could I then go on to the end and go for that 35? Do I want more than what I've been offered?
Bounce it about whichever way you like, but all big numbers have been won by people who have dared and won.
Yeah.
He who dares wins.
Yeah.
Doesn't always happen, but it won't happen unless you dare.
There's a critical point in every game, and this is it, isn't it?
You've got the bottle to do it.
I know what you're going to say.
No, I am going to say it, but I think sometimes you just got to go with your heart and just go for it, because I think sometimes you can overthink things, maybe.
Yeah.
Just go with it. And
But
just,
there's a fine line between
there's a
courage
fine
and
line
stupidity,
between-
isn't there?
But obviously, it's bravery in it at this
Okay.
point in the game.
See, I keep looking at 35 thinking that's still there, isn't it? That's worst case scenario, it's still there. I'm ready for the question.
£28,000. Deal or no deal?
Thank you very much for the offer, Mr. Banker. Deal.
All right. He's looking pretty happy at the moment, but the reality is maybe the banker actually played a brilliant mind game there.
Yep.
There is a possibility that by making the parallel with Neil Sampson's game also a police dog handler, when Neil went on after dealing and took out the top 3, he made that parallel. He wanted you to think about that because possibly you are actually going to find the 3 lowest. Total contrast to Neil. Honestly, you will come back after this break to see whether he has made a grave error of judgment. See you shortly.
One dozen. Number 12.
When your dream house turns into a hell house, help is at hand. Beanie's back.
The house is sinking.
And she's brought some big toys to help bring these dying buildings back to life.
It's definitely been worth going through.
New series Help My House is Falling Down starts Thursday at 8 on 4.
The Fairy Jobmother is back with a wake-up call for the unemployed.
It says the work shy are to lose benefits. There are jobs out there.
Can she help the people the government have failed to get back to work?
Get back over here now!
Brand new series, The Fairy Jobmother, starts tonight at 9 on 4.
Legs 11. 11.
I knew you'd be back. This is Ian Brake, police dog handler. Originally from Somerset, but he works and lives in the Reading area. Now, he has dealt at 28,000. He did a very good job, actually, because he got offered the governor at 26,000, and somehow, by chatting to the banker, he did actually manage to get him up to 28,000. But if one is describing Deal or No Deal in 2011, you have to say it's a story of missed opportunities. The majority of players have got it wrong. The big money has been on the table, and they have decided they didn't want it. You've walked away from probably the strongest 8-box that I've seen in maybe 6 months or so. I think it's going to take a bit of doing to make that decision stick, but I really hope it's going to work. Ian, I'd like you now to play on with total honesty.
Yep.
Choose 3. You would have been hoping 10p a pound and £500. Ideally, you wish to replicate what Neil did, incredibly, in order. He took out the top 3. On you go.
And I would have gone for number 12, Beryl, newbie. Lovely Beryl.
Beryl, it's very good to have you here, but this is a fascinating point. We're hoping you've got one of the top 3.
So do I.
Away you go.
Okay.
Yes!
Well done, Darren.
You okay, yeah? Thank you very much.
Right, where are you going next? I mean, the banker started playing that mind game. There could be a parallel with that game before Christmas where the top 3 went. Could it happen to you? It feels as if maybe that's backfired on the banker. What's the next one going to be?
Right, I would have gone for number 4.
Okay, Hannah, open it. Pound, no. Back. Who clapped and who said yes? I have thrown people out for less. No, that would have been recovery. Imagine we were playing live that he had not taken 28,000. That would have been a recovery box. This is the critical box. This is the critical box to tell us whether, Ian, you've made a big mistake. Which box?
I know what Derek said, but I would have chosen it.
OK, Derek, we swerved away. Hang on, don't do anything. Yep. That's interesting. He's bothered to call. He said he would have called at this point. He's got a horrible feeling this is actually the $250,000. But he then said in a slightly menacing way, it needs to be the $250,000, otherwise you have made a big mistake. And let's just think about this for a second. You were going over there, and then Derek did his stuff, and we all got terrified. So we didn't have a look inside it. But it would have changed the whole complexion of your game if we'd opened it right at the beginning as you wanted to. So, Derek, you might have done him a favour, and now you can do him an even bigger one by revealing
I do hope so.
the funny feelings you were getting off 21 with a $250,000. Go on, open it.
I do hope so, my friend.
75,000. You had every reason to worry, but it wouldn't be enough.
Thanks, mate. You were right, weren't you?
That is so spooky. That is one of those real deal spooky situations where we have two police dog handlers and you very nearly did what Neil did after he dealt. Wow, that was close. Amazing, even he's saying it's a spooky game. Yeah. That's very interesting. Very interesting. You took the top, but not the very top. And because in that, what he describes as a very intelligent conversation you'd had on the phone, he would have to regard you with great respect. He wouldn't have gone zooming up, but he would have had to increase the valuation of box 10. He would have increased it from 28,000, where you dealt, to 35,000. So, a mistake you could have had. In fact, I believe that Neil went with 35,000. But anyway, we're now going to play on with the final three boxes. So,
I would have gone for 22, Andy.
Andy, we know for a fact that actually he should have stuck it a little bit longer. He could have gone up to 35,000. But now, we want to prove that he was never going to be our first male quarter-millionaire. You got it.
It's big for you, mate.
Cheers, Andy.
Oh, oh. Wow. Now, this is where, of course, the fascination is to actually imagine we were in live play. You would have declined 28,000. You would have declined 35,000 to be in that position, and you would have had the perfect start to the final round. But we're not in live play. You went, so you've got to find the $250,000. You have 2 shots at it.
Would have gone for number 2.
Dave, prove you've got it. No. The 35, the last offer.
Need it now.
Are we actually going to have, in the space of 1 week, $250,000 sitting there at the end of a game? The difference being, of course, you're not in live play. Oh, my word. Yeah. Ian, he would have phoned at this point, and just imagine we were in live play. He would have pointed out to you that if you find the $250,000 in the final box in this round, the offer would be £4,000. But he would also have pointed out, just so that we really savoured this moment, that if you find the 500 in this box, the offer would be £94,000. If we see blue in the box that you choose now, you, sir, have made a massive error. You're in Hall of Fame territory because you could have had at least 94,000. This has to be the $250,000. Which one?
I would have gone for number 14, Dale.
Dale, you love those big numbers, and we are needing you to have a big number. There is going to be a massive groan here if this is blue. He lost just shy of 100 grand if this is blue. Got to be the $250,000. You've got to have it. Oh! Unbelievable. Incredible. Here we are again. Except Sabia managed the $250,000 in live play, and you had departed. Hello. You are such a nice guy. Because of the path that would have brought us to this point, declining 28, which would have been, yeah, right. To turn down 35, that would have been courageous. And that is why, yes, indeed, it would have been a mighty sum of money at this point. And he doesn't mind if you say, oh, banker, you're so annoying. You, sir, could have had £94,000. Would you please sit down?
Yeah.
Sabia brought the $250,000 to the table. She decided she didn't want it. That's what it amounted to. You only play this game once. Some people come with a resolve and get sidelined, like Haroon. You decided, I can get up from 26 to 28 and I'll be happy. We know you could have had 35. We've just learned you could have had 94. Did you bring today the $250,000 to the table? Should you have had the title of our first male $250,000? Yes! Incredible. Absolutely incredible. In 2011, 7 games dominated by the Power 5, and 2 of those 7 games, the player brought the $250,000 to the table, but we can't find anyone who wants it. Grace, finish the game.
What can you say?
I don't know what to say. I really don't know what to say. You were actually going to do it. You were going to change your life in the most spectacular manner.
Yeah, obviously, you know, I can't hide the fact that I'm massively disappointed, you know. I mean, I've got to apologise to everyone because I know there's people playing that are out there at the moment that would have gone on and they could have been the $250,000. And that's what hurts me a bit because I think, well, no, but, you know, you could have done it and I feel a bit bad about that. But there's still the fact that I've got 28 grand to make me feel a bit better about myself. So,
very pleased for you, Ian, because it is £28,000. Enjoy that money. It will be. A real pleasure to have met you. But I can't hide my frustration. You do wonder, what will it take to bring together the courage to go all the way to the end, the courage to actually live out that statement, I'm only here once, and the good luck of finding the money. We just can't put the two things together. But hey, this has been sensational in 2011. I know you'll be with us tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I'll see you on Deal tomorrow.
Number 79, Full House. Deal or No Deal is sponsored by jackpotjoy.com, the home of online bingo.